last week on Discount Heroes.
No souls may pass into the Grand Archive without I snatch balls off the thing and slap it on the plaque.
You hear a cacophonous sound rise into the air as a creature coalesces from the papers again. You see yourself facing a fucking hot, sloppy unicorn with 5 legs.
All right, see, what I want to do is I want to run up and slap "This is" and "Poopy" on the side of the horse.
Tonio, slap kill on it!
The creature collapses, disappears into a pile of papers. You find an assortment of phrases that refer to martial weaponry.
I got an axe, guys!
Guys, there's rustling and voices or something. Like there's noises. Do you guys hear that?
You hear the phrase extra arm repeated enticingly.
They've got my extra arm, guys!
He tumbles over and lands with a heavy thud. See, one of his arms lies shattered. It looks like he's a goat statue.
I used Dispel. All right, I fold it into a little paper airplane, and then I, chuck it into this magical sphere of influence.
Oh my god, my fucking head!
I slap dagger on his nub.
The gateway to the Sanctuary of Words shall remain sealed until the arrival of...
Welcome to Discount
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic, character, and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 17 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM. We got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Yo, this is Tyler. I'm playing Coates, the Circle of the Stars druid.
This is Aaron, and I'll be playing Demarok, the Tiefling Bard.
This is Jared, and I haven't eaten any canned fish lately.
And this is Matt playing Nox Longfoot, and even my character doesn't believe you.
Very good. Matt, before the game started, I believe you had a story you wanted to share about Tyler.
Oh, yes. So, I've seen people sleep in weird situations, but Tyler took the cake for it this week. We were at a house with some friends, had a nice, enjoyable weekend through some parties, and it was about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Everybody was starting to settle down. You know, Tyler may have had a few adult beverages, and he had a room at the house with a king bed in it, with nobody else staying there. He just had a full king bed. But instead, he decided to go to his car and sleep in his car. But he didn't want to get cold, so he turned his car on, so he'd have some heat. But then in the middle of the night, he got a little hot, so he opened his door to cool down. So he slept in his car that was on with the door open so he could temperature regulate himself.
Tell me that doesn't make sense if you're hammered.
While somebody slept on the couch because they didn't think the bed was open because they figured Tyler was sleeping there.
Tyler!
I never called the bed, to be fair.
Sure you did.
No, I did not.
The day before.
Who'd I sleep in the bed with?
With me, it was special.
Did he get up and piss on any of your things in the middle of the night?
Not that I know of.
For the amount of liquor that was at that house, we really didn't drink much of it.
No.
Should have invited me.
Although somebody was going hard on vodka Mountain Dews, so...
Yeah.
Oof, was Catman there?
No.
That seems like his drink of choice.
Catman, get at us. What's your drink? In fact, all of our fans, get at us in the Discord. What's your favorite drink?
Yeah, mine's coffee.
That's not the question. Or maybe it is, I don't know.
I was just interacting with our fans, bro.
Stop interacting. This is our time.
Are the fans in the room with you right now, Aaron?
They're on low, but yes.
This camera's pointing directly at a fan.
That it is.
Hey, this fan's over here blowing me.
Nice. Okay. All right. If your hand got chopped off and you couldn't replace it with a prosthetic hand, what would you replace it with?
Oh, tongs. Pair of tongs. Clickety clackities. Like grilling tongs.
Great answer. Well, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Cup holder.
Oh,
Okay. Like a Lego hand,
I like that.
basically.
I like that a lot.
The Lego hand, there's something there. Yeah.
that's really good too. My first instinct was like an impact, like a screwdriver, screw gun. But my second instinct is flamethrower.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Go with that second instinct.
Yeah.
Not as useful, way cooler.
Yeah, I would just go to a bunch of parties. Like $5 to see my flamethrower hand. And that's how I make a living.
Ooh, you got something on that barbecue pit? Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I'm starting all the campfires.
I'm just gonna go with a gun.
Gun hand, how American.
You're not allowed to have a gun, and you know it.
Weirdly enough, my first instinct was also something like an impact drill, but I was like, I don't want to be the drill guy.
That's exactly where I went immediately. It's like, that's not my life.
If you have a truck, everybody calls you when they need a truck. If you have a drill for a hand, like anytime anyone needs something, they're just going to call you.
You're like, oh, obviously I want to do that.
Well, dude, you picked the drill hand.
Hey, buddy, can you help me hang some photos?
Yeah. Hey, the back of my cabinet's falling off. You think you got a minute?
I gotta call my buddy with a stud finder for a hand.
I was about to say, I'm just gonna change mine to a level and then start a business with Brent.
Oh, that's good. Y'all can call it level and screw hands.
We can't get anything done without the other one there.
You can't even hold something up properly without the other one there.
But imagine if a tong-handed guy was there to help.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Hold the screw, just so.
You could pick up all the screws we drop.
But yeah, or like a, not a gun like Tyler said, that's lame. I think I'd do like a mini gun, which is somehow a bigger gun than a regular gun.
You thinking like Barrett?
Yeah, like Barrett. A rotating machine gun.
Why is that called a minigun?
I never thought about it till just now.
Because it shoots many bullets.
Oh, mini gun.
Do you know what a mini ball is?
A mini ball? From like the Revolutionary War.
Yes.
Yeah, I've found one and dug it up before.
I thought for sure he was going to call you stupid when he said that.
No, my uncle took me metal detecting.
When he said from the Revolutionary War?
Yeah.
That'd be about the time period, I believe. I could be wrong.
And on that note, let's go ahead and begin the game. Last week, our intrepid heroes navigated the ancient annals deep beneath the ruined tower. They found ancient texts that, upon being read, came to life and swarmed our heroes, biting away at their very essence until they were left with only their essential selves, untainted by the events of the past 5 to 8 months, but without their powers and items as well. Our heroes explored what must have been an inhabited underground city dedicated to indexing and cataloging something, finding that the scraps of paper bearing words held an unusual power that could manifest the words that they hold. And as they traveled, they found the unfortunate power that words can have. As they were barred passage, turned into goat statues, at least Copes was, and assaulted by a fucking hot, sloppy unicorn with 5 legs and other horrors conjured by the minds of madmen. Though they collected many words along the way, they didn't feel any closer to finding what it was that they were looking for, and even if it exists any longer. We join our heroes as they approach yet another threshold that will not allow them to pass. You guys remember all that, basically?
Yep.
Copes has a
Yep.
knife for a hand, also. Copes,
Yes.
how's that going?
I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah, if you had wiped your face just like you did on camera, you would have sliced your whole face open.
Cut it clean off.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't pick knife. It's too close to home.
So I think we just saw an ancient script that said all inside are dead, right?
I didn't say that, but you stand at a large polished metal threshold. You were barred passage by an invisible force in the air. And then as you peered into the room, you saw words hanging within. It says, "The threshold to the sanctuary of words shall remain closed until the arrival of..." And the sentence just trails off.
I try to walk into the room.
You are barred entry. Although you can see into the room.
He is a bard, though. That's true.
Oh, okay. You can see into the room and see that the room has a little more than a dozen of these pedestals along the wall. They seem to bear inscriptions that are just out of sight for you to be able to make them out.
I want to squint and see if I can maybe see the closest one.
All right. Just roll a perception check, I guess. See if you can squint hard enough. If you roll a 1, your eyeball's going to pop out.
16.
Let's see, 16. You can't exactly make out. You can see that there's a couple words capitalized. You see the word contract on several of them in capital letters.
All right, I'll relay this to my friends. All right, guys, we got to find a way through this door. Any ideas?
What words do we have available?
Let's see, this is fortune, sloppy, fuck, chocolatey balls. Separate words. Extremely moist, broken, potent, poopy.
What did it say again, Brent?
The threshold of the sanctuary of words is closed until the arrival of...
Put sloppy, we should be able to pass.
I was thinking glory hole, maybe.
Oh, God.
Ooh. The hole through the door to, like, our glories on the other side.
But what if it's not? What if something else is on the other side?
I'm just so scared of what that might manifest.
It's called a glory hole, guys. What are you so worried about? We could try Dispel first if you want.
All right, go grab Dispel.
No! He starts even shifting in that direction. I fucking pounce.
I put regret on his back.
Again, I think it already's on there.
Oh, yeah.
His tattoo that says perfect now says regret.
Until the arrival of... It's probably a person. Right?
Do we have the word heroes?
No.
Maybe some sort of, I don't know, description that would work for all of us?
We have frustrating.
Do we have the word heroes, Brent?
I don't believe you do have the word heroes.
Frustrating will do it.
We have confused and preposterous.
Confused is not a bad one, because I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, put confused.
All right, I slapped confused.
Wait, what about post-pubescent?
I didn't want to talk about it.
Oh, no! Not sure.
All right, so what are you going to do?
I think prepubescent.
No.
Post-pubescent.
No, I put confused on the door.
All right, it just hangs in the air.
I take that off and I slap glory hole on there.
No!
I think this is the right answer, guys.
You take what off?
Take confused off the door.
There's no door. It's just a threshold. So wait, glory hole or which one are you doing?
Yeah, glory hole.
Okay, yeah. The words blend in with the others and hang in the air.
This isn't working, guys. I don't know what's going on.
I pull off every word except for glory hole, so now it's just glory hole.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, do something with that.
You find that you're unable to pry off the other words, but I'll let you roll a check if you have a method you think might work.
For prying?
I use my knife hand to cut them off.
There you go.
You're going to choose a specific word to try to cut off, and you're going to make a check of some kind.
What are the words again?
Or the threshold of the library shall remain closed until the arrival of...
What if it's Tonio? Let him go through. Maybe he's the chosen one.
I try to pull closed.
What are you doing to try to pull it out?
We're using Copes's knife hand.
To pry?
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna make that roll with disadvantage
Why?
because this is not a good method.
All right, fair enough. And what is it?
It's a dexterity check.
Using my hand.
That's correct. It's all about wrist control.
But is he holding my hand as if it is a knife?
I guess so.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm holding it. I wouldn't be doing this dexterously. Really, I'd be trying to, really force it with all my strength. So it'd probably be athletics if you think about it.
No, it wouldn't. I don't think it would really be athletics.
Well, you cannot stop me from trying, All right, dexterity. Can we make it sleight of hand?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I accept that.
All right, it's the same bonus. It doesn't matter at all. 15.
A 15?
Very good.
You find it difficult to get any kind of purchase around the already fixed letters in the air. You're unable to.
All right, I have an idea. Okay, I take all the words that we added off, and where it says the library is closed, I want to take the word sloppy and put it over closed.
Okay, that's gonna be some kind of similar check.
Library will remain sloppy.
You're gonna find and replace.
But performance, probably?
No, it needs to be something that makes sense.
Deception? Deception, I'm trying to deceive the sign.
You're basically trying to do the same thing that Thrasher did and pull a word off so you can insert a different word.
Do I have advantage?
You don't.
No, he's trying to cover a word.
That doesn't really get around. You need to basically delete a word and add a new one.
16.
You get a tiny bit of a grip on a word, but it just slips in around your whatever you're using to try to get a hold of it.
I pull out my glue.
No.
Guys, I could use this. No, I don't.
I thought we don't have anything.
Fuck!
All right, guys, back up. I have an idea.
Backing up.
I'm gonna slap vomit on the end of that sentence,
Ah!
and then I'm just gonna try to full send it.
So you slap it up there, it hangs in the air, and then what? You shove a finger into your throat?
Yeah.
Anyone else want to get in on this?
The whole hand. I would rather nobody got in.
Yeah, I use my knife hand.
Bye, Copes.
How strong is Nox's gag reflex?
I don't know. I didn't make that up.
You didn't write that on your sheet?
Roll it.
Can I roll a Constitution throw?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
All right, let's see.
I mean, I'll tell you this about Thrasher. In this, I know he probably drinks around as much as I do. And this world doesn't have omeprazole, so.
All right, Constitution throw.
It does have omeprazole, but he's an imp.
I got a 13, a very basic number.
Yeah, you can make yourself puke with the 13.
Okay. I'm going to puke through the doorway.
All right. Just imagine some grand music playing.
I think I did it. I'm sorry.
Hey, good job, man.
You feel the air kind of rush in around you as this invisible barrier dissipates. And now you can see more clearly into this room.
I step in.
I step around the vomit.
Yeah, I step around it.
I splash right through it.
Oh, God.
You see that the walls are lined with 18 alcoves, each of which has a blank canvas behind it, and a small pedestal in front of that canvas with an inscription upon it.
I go up to the farthest left, the one I would call number 1, and want to look at the plaque.
At first, when you look at it, it appears written in a language that you don't know, but after just a few moments, you see the letters start to squiggle and rearrange themselves into a language that you do know. It reads, "All beings granted form and will under the contract are bound to its terms for the duration of existence and beyond.
I read that out loud to my party. I was like, pretty weird, right, guys? Is this part of the main contract, maybe?
This could be the eternal contract. What does the next one say? Does it say the same thing, or is it different?
Here, I'll read it out loud in a different voice.
The second one reads,
I say,
"The cycle of time shall reset upon completion of its course, and all things shall return to their initial state, save for that which is expressly exempted."
Oh, that's interesting, Demi. How about that third one?
This has to be the eternal contract. This is it. Like,
why is it in pieces? I remember something about Mucinex said might not be able to find the whole thing.
I wonder if any of these are ripped. Like, maybe somebody took a part of one that changed it.
But why divide it into pieces and then put them all in the same place?
That'd be a really long piece of paper.
Some contracts have pages sometimes.
You see that this room, there is another threshold on the opposite end that continues on. And from that direction, you hear a fierce wind blowing, as though a storm was down the hallway.
Well, you see, Demirock, our DM isn't so much into scrolls as he is sheafs of papers.
Thrasher, have you thought about tasting one of these guys?
I'll taste it.
It's a metal plaque, so, I mean, you can taste it.
Taste.
It tastes fairly magical, yeah.
Guys, it's magic as hell.
Maybe not eternal contract magical, though.
Maybe not eternal contract magic, though. It's just pretty magic.
Can I just quickly examine all of them and see if any of them look different? Maybe like they were tampered with or anything, or do they all seem to be kind of the same?
That's a great question, and I'll say yes. Roll an investigation check.
17.
17. You can see that a couple of them are unfinished, or they do appear to have been tampered with. Like there's parts of the sentence that are removed.
Let's hear one of those.
Yeah, this one's definitely been, it's not complete. Here, let me read it to you in my different voice.
You read plaque number 14. It reads, "No entity, divine or otherwise, shall alter the cycle in its entirety, save through..."
Hey, how the fuck dare you copy my other voice?
I liked it.
Oh, okay. You immediately made me feel good about it, so we're cool. That's pretty weird, huh?
Mimicry is the best form of flattery.
Do you think maybe we could help finish that contract? What did it say again? Could you post these?
Not until you've read them all.
I go around the room, reading them in order.
Yeah, I just don't want to post it until it's been read out aloud on the podcast, you know.
If you're good to read it, I would love to hear them all. I didn't know if you wanted to read it.
Me too.
But please read it in my voice.
Your different voice?
Yeah.
The plaques in order read, "All beings granted form and will under this contract are bound to its terms for the duration of existence and beyond. The cycle of time shall reset upon the completion of its course, and all things shall return to their initial state, save for that which is expressly exempted. No entity may claim exemption from the provisions herein, save by means not yet written or conceived. The right to act freely is granted to all sentient beings, provided such actions do not violate the fundamental order of existence," and then in parentheses, "described herein. No destruction shall be permanent, and all things lost shall in time be restored, as the cycle demands. Upon expiration of individual existence, the soul therein shall be retained, reconstituted, and returned at the appointed renewal of time. No knowledge of prior cycles shall be retained, unless deemed necessary by a power higher than that which is written. The force of will may alter fate, but not the fundamental structure of the cycle. That which is given form from the contract shall not unmake itself, nor be unmade except by terms agreed upon at the dawn of existence. As of the writing of the contract, all rulers, sovereigns, and administrators shall hold dominion as appointed, unless otherwise amended by the highest authority within the contract. The laws of reality as established in this contract shall remain in force unless revised by means beyond mortal comprehension. Sentience is a privilege and a burden. All who possess it are subject to the terms.
Breach.
The past is but prologue, the present a moment. The future shall be as it once was. And then the one that was altered. No entity divine or otherwise shall alter the cycle in its entirety safe through, and then it cuts off. The contract is without flaw, without alternative, and without recourse, existing as the foundation upon which all reality is structured. To breach the contract is impossible, to challenge it meaningless, and to escape it an endeavor doomed to failure. Another altered one. In the event of total dissolution, contract shall, and then it cuts off. And then the final phrase. Let it be known that all who exist do so by the terms written, and all who cease shall return by the same terms written.
Are you fucking kidding me? My entire life is a fucking contract?
Yeah, it kind of sucks, doesn't it?
When you say cut off, do you mean like someone came and removed parts of it?
It looks like it was tampered with, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
First of all, Brent, beautiful. Love the contract. Very well written. You know, we mostly just like smash our way through stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
This whole having to think about a problem thing.
That's where we've done our best work.
Or I cut it down from 25 things to only 18.
So it definitely seems like this is, I guess, what I would call the eternal contract, or at least some version of it.
This is basically God.
Yeah, I mean, it really seems that way. This is determining what's happening when people are dying and the cycle of life.
How do we know it's even real?
Well, I mean, it definitely seems real down here. The goblins die and come back. We know they do. Does that happen everywhere? I don't know.
I point my gun hand at Knox and shoot him.
You don't have a gun hand. That's you, Tyler.
Can't help a boy from trying.
I was scared, though.
I mean, our characters have had to know people who've died in real life and obviously not come back.
Yeah, but it says it could take time. I mean, what if this is just one cycle?
Well, it also, if it's anything like the goblins, when you come back, you don't remember who you are or who you were.
Right, and think about down there below Alcaster Isle, where we saw worlds that were similar but different. The future had changed in those. The past, a prologue, the moment of present. They took different actions. It's different than us. But maybe we were there or could have been there.
Yeah, and remember the guy in the light on the boat when we weren't supposed to touch the light, but we did? And he was showing us other versions of ourselves. Was that previous versions of ourselves that died?
Was that real? I didn't think that was real.
I thought he was fucking with us. That guy was a tool.
And what about this guy? And I dragged Cowboy Kid over. It's like, we've seen two of him.
Yeah, that's true. We have seen multiple of him.
So, I don't think I'm qualified to fuck with this thing.
Well, I don't think we want to fuck with this thing, but somebody has already, and that's not good if these are the rules that determine our whole lives.
So we need to unfuck it?
How do you unfuck something like this?
We have the word fuck, but not unfuck.
Do we have two other words with the letters UN?
We have fortunate, which has UN in it. We could cut those out and make unfuck.
Yeah, let's try it.
Well, let's hold on.
I kind of think we should just try that one.
We can just call that idea A, and maybe we come up with, maybe an idea B or C.
I don't know. That one seems pretty good to me.
Another fierce wind blows from the hallways out of sight.
I'm gonna go check that out. There's gotta be something going on with those winds.
You better hurry, because that That underground storm's brewing. Must be all the cave clouds.
Where's that wind coming from? What direction?
That's why it was wet down here. Remember, the books were damp.
What? Why is it wet?
Don't you hear that storm brewing?
Because the seas, they wash through the lower floors. It's kind of a Piranesi situation.
Yeah.
That's a book that you guys should read, by the way.
I'm not going to.
I know.
I know that. You know that. Our listeners know that. All right, well, I guess we can check out the storm while we try to figure out how to unfuck this.
Y'all do that. I'm going to compare the words we have to the ones missing in the contract.
I don't think extremely moist was part of the contract.
You're right. I'll toss that one.
All right, Demrock, you made this convenient for me. They walk off towards the wind, and you hear a rustling on the ground behind you. You turn around?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to turn around for you.
I'm spooked.
And you see a hunched over figure bent over the stone floor, wiping it up with a wet rag.
Whoa, bud, we walked right past you. Did you hear all our contract talk?
They have a cloak that seems to be made out of parchment.
Bud? Hey, bud? Just trying to get his attention.
The figure does not pay any attention to you.
I'll walk over softly and put my hand on his shoulder.
A flurry of papers pop up into the air, and the thing vanishes.
Oh!
The papers whirl in the air and then swirl into the corner and reconstitute themselves into this figure.
That's a cool trick.
Figure says, "You are real?"
Yes, I am Demarok, a tiefling bard, and I remember my past. Who are you?
It's a goblin, although they stand much taller than most goblins, at about 5 feet. Their lanky frame is draped in robes that are stitched together from ancient yellow parchment, with the ink still shifting a little bit, as though the words were just drawn on the paper, or written on the paper.
I don't want this to seem offensive, but are you some type of contract goblin?
Their skin is the color of aged vellum, stretched over wiry limbs and unnaturally long, dark-stained fingers.
I mean, it seems like you really might be a contract goblin, dude. Can you... I'm real. Are you real?
Their eyes, large and milky from age, flicker back and forth.
Focus up. Focus up.
I don't know any. Who am I? I have a name.
Tell me.
Librarian.
Librarian? How fitting. Nice to meet you, librarian. Are you in some sort of distress? Can I help you?
No distress, just a mess appeared on the library floor.
Ah,
It was not supposed to be open without my arrival. Yet I arrive here and there's vomit all over the floor.
I tried to kick most of it around, but yeah, there's a little vomit, so...
You've got vomit on your boots.
I do.
Just tracking it everywhere.
I hope we didn't mess nothing. We're here to help. I can't let you know why we're here, because that would take a long time, but we think something's broken down here, and it's affecting the entire world. And we've made it our sole mission to resolve that situation. I feel like we're getting very close, and I think the heart of it might be here, in this Hall of Contracts.
The librarian starts cackling wildly.
God.
You think this world is broken? I know it is.
And they get right in your face.
Oh, bud.
But they seem tentative on touching you. They have like a hand up, but they stay back a little bit.
Is it a woman?
It's a woman, yeah.
You can pet me, babe. Go ahead, touch you a little piece of Demerod.
This world was born broken.
And she gestures around her to the room.
Do you not see mere remnants of what it once was here? These are merely the first words. There used to be thousands more. Ripped free, they roam the halls, twisting the things around them, twisting me.
And she grasps a hold of her hooded head and falls to the ground, pulling her knees close.
Are you telling me somewhere in the eternal contract that governs all of life, there's the word poopy? And now it's just scattered about? And I'll hold up the word poopy and like kind of shake it at her. And here, chocolatey.
The eternal contract covered the very foundations of this universe. All words, I believe, are present in the contract in some fashion or another in all languages.
I guess that's true. Everybody poops.
Maybe not anymore.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, no.
I don't.
Well, look, you know the world's broken, and we've recently come to that conclusion. Can we help each other? Let's change it.
She looks panicked. She's like,
No, you can't change anything. That is my duty. I'm the librarian. My job to protect this place.
Yeah, but it's already all fucked up.
And I cannot allow it to be defiled further. Who knows what tragedy could befall upon the land? Look at what's already happened.
I mean, it's still pretty fun up there. Like, you don't have to take it so hard.
No, the rules, they weren't meant to be this way. They're like a prison now.
Where we're just doomed to repeat the same thing over and over and over?
What was that?
We're doomed to repeat the same thing over and over and over?
Oh, sorry, one more time.
Finally getting payback from episode 5.
I'm talking about the loop of life. It seems like you die and then over and over you just keep doing a similar thing.
Yes.
Are you telling me there's no new souls entering existence? It's just the same ones?
Yes. There are too many even for that.
Fuck.
We're doomed. We're trapped. At least when you die, you won't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember any so far, if that's what happens. I'm not a goblin, though.
You are not, but you are subject to the terms like all of us.
she looks at you.
Do you know wavelengths?
I know Flargle buds. I know about, yes, the lengths of waves, the crest and the trough, and the distance between.
All creatures exist on their own unique wavelength.
That feels right.
Some of them are faster than others and are thus reborn, sometimes forcibly from the magic itself, while others experience much longer wavelengths. They can be naturally added back into the population. But the result is the same. Nobody remembers. Even when we see the same things over and over again.
I can't decide if it bothers me, though, librarian. I mean, we just kind of get infinite chances to get it right, you know?
But don't you see? We never will.
Oh, now I do see. It's absolutely pointless, all of it. To never have any meaning. Just like that artist that the lizard man told us about.
The story of how the world was made.
You know it. Have you ever met Mr. Frizz? The Frizz? Sir Frizzle?
No way.
No way.
But the story you speak of is a very old story with ties to the contract itself.
I really wish my friends were here to help.
Yeah, you guys are just getting buffeted by wind. It's so loud.
I've been shouting for him the whole time, like, hey! Come check this out!
It's so loud over here, guys.
What?
It's loud over here.
Say one more
What?
time.
Did you say something?
What?
I can't hear you.
What was that?
It's loud over here.
Is there anything in the wind?
What do you think, Buckbeak?
Buckbeak. Oh shit. Yes, I meant that big fuck.
You're in a very large grand hallway with large doorways on each side of you that extends at least 100 feet ahead to the limits of your dark vision. The wind blows fiercely down this tunnel, and if you try to approach, you see that there are scattered bits of paper floating around in it. And as you approach closer, the wind grows more powerful. Almost as though in warning, as you take further steps, the wind roars.
Is it so strong we can't walk against it?
No, it is not that strong. So it's your choice.
I think I'm going to turn around. I don't want to go into this kind of situation while we've got our party split up. I'm out of my element. I don't have 3 arms. I've got this normal skin.
Copes, Thrasher, what are you doing?
I'll go back.
All right, Thrasher,
I'm going to fight my way through.
you're going to fight your way through? All right.
Keep going. In my head, I couldn't hear them go back.
Okay, I'm going to give you a tiny bit more before we swap back. As you take further steps, the wind roars more fiercely, and you are battered with little slips of paper. I need you to roll a D100.
I go forward.
Oh, Tyler, you fucked up.
It's too late, you can't hear it.
Damn.
But he can feel it.
I can feel the D100.
87.
Nice.
87, what a good roll.
Thank you.
Well done, bud.
I go forward.
All right, you're struck with a slip of paper that embeds itself into your skin, burrows into your chest.
Oh,
This is an interesting one.
that's not good.
It's the word cleric.
Huh.
Oh, no.
Am I a cleric now?
You become a 13th level cleric.
Oh, shit.
What the?
Oh my god.
Whoa.
So good luck.
Does his body change in any way? Is there any transformation?
You see that his kit that he's wearing changes. Actually, Thrasher, you can describe it. It's within your right to.
What I'm wearing now?
Yeah, what you're wearing now. Your outward appearance would change to reflect this new trait that you have.
Yeah, for sure. I've got... fuck. I've got heavy armor on. I've got a warhammer in my right hand and a very large kite shield in the other.
That's a paladin, isn't it?
You can have a shield as a cleric.
Cleric, paladin, pretty close.
He's really into Creed.
Very good.
You instantly become Scott Stapp.
You know what's fun is when you have a bunch of guys all together. You want to get them all to do, something in sync. All you got to do is go, hold me now. I'm 6 feet. Oh, you guys are supposed to jump in and sing. What's wrong with you?
You cut out pretty badly because you were yelling.
We try again. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking. What's wrong with you people?
We can't hear you. You're in the wind.
It keeps not. Oh, yeah.
No.
You're the worst guys being dudes ever.
We can't hear you.
You're Scott Stapping too hard. The mic won't accept it.
I said, hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down.
We heard it loud and clear every time, bud.
I hate you all so much.
No one said anything.
That's fucking hilarious. So proud of you all.
Thank you.
All right, Thrasher.
No, fuck you. You guys are going to sing this with me or we're not moving on. I'll kill this fucking podcast.
I'm not singing shit.
I don't even know what song you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
You're so full of shit. All right, go on. You guys just want to suck.
I like how no one will accept that he doesn't know that song.
Yeah, of course he knows that fucking song.
As I see Nox and them walking back, librarian, look, those guys over there are my friends. They're coming back. They can help us. We're going to do something good, I think. We're going to try our hardest. So don't freak out.
No, there's no fixing anything. You can't touch anything.
Well, it's already all fucked up, dude. Let me try. Look, if I get it wrong, we'll do it again. Right? That's what we're saying. There's no reason not to try.
That sounds like a persuasion check.
Hell yes. Come on. A 20.
20?
I'm supposed to protect the library. It's the only thing I know now. I've forgotten everything else. I'll listen to your friends.
But they seem very uneasy still.
Well, yeah, we're very confused and a little bit scared. We don't have any of our normal weapons or accoutrement to defend ourselves. So we are on edge, but that doesn't make us...
We don't seem uneasy, the librarian does.
Oh, I thought that was the librarian saying that.
No, that was just me giving you some context for the rest of the...
I thought that might be what you think.
See, voices just throw me off, man. Okay, well, here they come.
Hey, Demi, did y'all figure it out? Holy crap, what is that?
Shh.
What?
This is a
Which one of you fucking puked in here? I'll fucking kill you.
Oh, God, it was Thrasher.
That's what I said, too. Look, this is a librarian goblin. He's been here since the beginning of time. He knows what's going on. Check it out.
Oh, sweet. You know what's going on?
The words, they've gone rogue. They've taken a life of their own. I've been tortured for centuries.
Oh,
Probably millennia.
that sucks. Like, poopy and unicorn? Those words?
The words of madmen, yes.
Yeah, we found those. That was unfortunate. There's like a big storm over here. Do you know what that is?
They are the words.
The words? It's like wind.
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Why are you shushing me?
The words are drawn by ours.
Are you saying we can summon words?
No, don't do it.
Bag of holding, I yell.
The librarian vanishes in a cloud of papers that dissipate.
Fuck, guys, he was so important. I should not have disappeared him. He was like the key to everything, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if he was that important.
He has been here forever. He knows everything about this place. It is his sole job in all of existence to guard and protect it. He's like the dude.
Okay, he does sound important. You're right.
And he knew about that story that Demarok was talking about. Hey, this is Flint's banner.
Flint,
Which story?
you remember the one that Frizzle told us about the beginning of times, the painter?
Oh, yeah.
I think that was a metaphor for somebody creating this earth, this universe.
Wait, was it a painter?
I made it about a painter in my head. I'm not sure.
It was an artist of some sort, I believe, right? Flint, it's an artist? That story was about an artist.
Yeah, Flint's banner here. Yeah, from what you guys told me, I wasn't there exactly, but yeah.
Right. But we told you pretty good.
Yeah, you had me listen to it like several times. Something about getting the numbers up.
Yeah. yeah. We need those. I hope you've been leaving that on while you sleep. Is there any chance that dude we met in the light who was wearing like an apron or something? Could that be the dude?
I think that's part of it. But look, I gotta tell you that this contract, we think it's only missing 2 phrases. He said it should be thousands of phrases long. Every word in here was a part of this contract. This is a very minuscule piece. The beginning only of the eternal contract.
It was a wild contract.
I agree, but I mean, if you're governing all of existence for all of time, I mean, you might want to take some provisions.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna do in here with the words we have, but if the wind brings more words, then maybe we can get some that'll help us get out of here.
If I remember correctly, we only need to take a piece of this contract to Mucinex. And now that I say that out loud, knowing what this is, I don't know if we should.
I don't know if we have a choice.
We definitely have a choice, Knox.
I definitely don't think we shouldn't.
No, because he called in the favor of us bringing him the contract, and that's kind of what we agreed to.
Are you so moral and attached to your word that you can't change it when you know the consequences?
I mean, if I've learned anything from being down here, it seems like word is awfully powerful around here.
Touché.
But also, it seems like whatever's happening, whoever tampered with his contract is also up to no good. So leaving it is obviously not the right piece of the story either.
Well,
You think it was us?
Maybe it's our. Oh, fuck.
Us? Did you do it? Did you eat the paper? I heard goats eat paper.
You've never seen him eat paper.
Not this paper. There's only one person I know who eats paper.
And he's over there in the windstorm.
Speaking of that, where is Thrasher?
Back to Thrasher. Does your facial hair change at all, by the way? Just
Yes, now I do have a beard, crew cut.
and it feels natural to you to be a cleric.
Yeah, this makes sense. I've always been a cleric.
And obviously you'll be very skilled in using the skills that you now have as a level 13 cleric.
Yeah, I know what they are and how to... That's why I've been quiet. I've actually been making my new character sheet.
Alright, the wind fiercely pushes against you. You feel a rustling from behind you, and now you see a figure suddenly appear at the edge of your sight. A robed figure.
Halt! Who goes there?
Jesus.
The wind blows around them, and although you wouldn't expect to be able to hear them, their words ring clearly.
You must go back. You must go back. The words are coming. You don't know what they can do to you.
The words you say.
Yes, Jared. Thank you.
Keep your voice down, please.
Oh, sorry, old chap. What are these words that are approaching us?
The creature turns around wildly.
What does it look like? Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see them. It's a very tall goblin creature with tan, vellum-colored skin, wearing a robe made out of stitched-together parchment. Creature wildly turns around and then gestures to one of the doors on the left, on your left.
Quickly, in here.
All right, through the door, I suppose.
All right, and you walk into an odd-looking room.
Certainly is quite odd in here, isn't it, old chap?
Seems like it's somebody's stately quarters.
Rather stately in here.
Although the bed and couch have these unusual lumps in them that seems like it would make it impossible to sleep comfortably on them.
Good lord, what the bloody hell are those unusual lumps?
You must shut the... Sorry. Be very quiet.
Being quiet, damn you. The bloody hell is going on?
I really wish you'd have played a cleric now.
Me too.
I love this so much.
This is so good.
We need to get new classes.
Please don't let him switch back.
I don't think he's gonna. I think he picked me because he knew I'm the one guy who's just gonna be totally okay with him completely ruining my character to switch to another one.
This was random. You rolled an 87.
That's true.
All right, you hear the wind roar loudly outside of the door for a moment. You hear the sound of rustling papers, and then they die down. The creature breathes a sigh of relief.
It's gone for now.
So, can I speak normally now?
No.
But for ease of actually talking, yeah, you can talk normally.
So what the bloody hell's going on out there?
No, what are you doing? That's too loud now.
So what in the bloody hell going on out there, old chap? Pleased to meet you, by the way. My name is Theodore.
I put my hand out to shake.
Jesus Christ.
I am the librarian. That's all I know.
So what exactly is it that you do here in the library?
You can't guess.
I tend to the contract such that it is now. But truly I am its prisoner. The words, they have warped themselves. Their magic taking on its own life. Indiscriminately applying adjectives, nouns, and adverbs to me.
Well, me and my friends here, we as we say, we are here to assist. Is there anything that I could do to help you in this predicament?
This is my duty. I must protect the contract from being manipulated or changed. It has already occurred before, and the consequences have been disastrous.
Well, if I recall correctly, then somebody's bugged it up quite a bit already. Do you know how we might set it right, so to speak?
Even if you were to defeat the animating force that binds the contract together, it won't undo what's happened here.
See, now you're speaking my language, sir or madam. Defeat is a word I am quite familiar with, and it's kind of how you say, my thing.
But this is the magic of the eternal contract. It forms the foundation of our reality. Who knows what would happen if it were to be defeated?
Well, let's find out. Let's go.
Are you like dragging them out or something?
Yep, we're going back to the crew.
What are you guys back up to back there?
We're trying to figure out how Poopy and Chocolatey are the main contract. We're still lost. Maybe Poopy was the name of. Maybe it's a proper name, right? Proper noun, Poopy.
I don't know. This is a bit above my pay grade right now.
I'm right there with you, bud.
Do we need to go find Thrasher? I think we lost him in the wind.
He went into the wind. We have to go.
I came back. I didn't want to lose Demi, but then we lost Thrasher. I said, Thrasher, we're going back.
Look, he's walking right towards us. Whoa!
Hold on a second. It's almost like a snake slithering across the ground, Matt.
Ah! Oh, God! It's a snake! Thrasher, pick me up! Thrasher!
With scales made out of sheafs of paper, with ink seemingly freshly painted, oozing from its skin.
I told you guys you like sheets of paper way better than scrolls.
Who is taller, Copes or Demi?
I think Demi is.
Okay, I start climbing Demi's back.
Just a snake.
Demi, kill it!
No.
As you say that, it hones in and starts rushing towards you.
Demi! Demi, run!
I start running. I'm zigzagging. Don't worry. I've been training for this. Zigzag.
Don't serpentine on a serpent.
It's so much better serpentining than you, Demi.
Why is it catching up so fast? All my training for nothing. I start running in a circle. Big one.
I look down at Demi, and a single tear rolls down my cheeks, and I say, Demi, I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to trip Demi and then keep running.
Okay, the cacophonous sound of wind follows this snake-like creature, and you see dragging behind it must be thousands and thousands of sheafs of paper roiling wildly in an enormous cloud.
Tried to warn you.
I'm going to go in the fetal position.
How close am I to this thing?
I mean, it's approached into the room.
It's like approaching. Are the sheets of paper like whirling around its tail?
All over the place, yeah.
I'm gonna try to cut some of it off with my knife hand.
Oh, you want to try to do that?
There you go.
You gave me a knife, and it's a paper monster.
Is it gonna be initiative?
It will be, so let me give a good description for this to cap it off.
I've got a line to end it.
Oh, you do? You can say it now, or you can wait till I describe it.
I think after.
An enormous serpent slithers across the ground, its body layered in shifting scales of aged vellum. Each sheet covered in ink that bleeds and drips as it moves. Black ink stains the ground in its wake, pooling into unreadable symbols before vanishing into nothing. A churning storm of loose pages follows behind it, with a sound like whispers in many languages. This ink-soaked mass writhes and reshapes itself with every movement.
Guys, it looks like it's time to do some paperwork.
What's your line?
Oh my god, that's what we
Remember back with Quincy Puffton? We chopped the paper, we kicked the paper, we punched the paper. Paperwork. It's a reference.
Oh, what a stinker.
Oh, come on. It was just too much buildup.
Yeah, if you'd have just let it fly immediately. But you said you wanted to wait.
Yeah, are you proud of yourself?
I'm proud of myself.
It wasn't even snake related or something.
I didn't know. It was about the paper monster. Not really a snake.
Yeah, but it's a snake. What about like, there's motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking page?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I actually like Aaron's more. Yeah, I kind of agree.
What? Paperwork?
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
Thank you all for joining us this week on Discount Heroes. Please come and visit us in the Discord. Look at our Twitter page. Well, what do we actually use these days, gentlemen?
Just Discord.
Pretty much just Discord. You can come see us there. Perhaps now, as a cleric, I will enter the Discord and have Discord with you. No promises. Well, thank you once again for your support and listening to this week's episode. We look forward to seeing you again next Thursday for your favorite podcast, The Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed.
In it.
Is anybody else panicking trying to come up with an accent in case they have to change? Because Thrasher fucking set the bar high.
I don't panic. I just roll with what I get.
I'm going to go on the opposite end of the spectrum and be low expectation.
Very good.